in future there are whole chapters, right? In the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, there are whole chapters focused on this. Dhyana yoga, karma yoga, and
Bhakti yoga?
no. So now what is the next verse what Krishna is saying? Let's see, because that shloka is more important for us. Verse number 26. So everybody pay attention. Anye tvevam ajanantah shrutva nyebhya upasate tepi chati tarantyeva mrityum shruti parayanaha. Okay. Anye means others. Tva evam, thus. Ajanantah, without spiritual knowledge. Shrutva nyebhya upasate. Now Shrutva, everybody knows Shrutva? Shruti? Shravanam? What is Shrutva?
Hearing.
Hearing, yes. Shrutva means by hearing. So why I'm discussing the meanings here? Very important. Upasate. Upasate means begin to worship. Worshipping is upasana. Ati taranti, transcend. Certainly. Eva means certainly. Mrityum, the path of death. Shruti parayanaha. Shruti. Shruti again means what? Hearing. In this verse, Krishna is saying 2 times Shruti. Okay, if you all look at the verse, first line has Shrutva. Second line has again Shruti. Shruti parayanaha means inclined to the process of hearing. You must have heard some people say, oh, he is Narayan parayanaha. He is Vishnu parayana. Means he is inclined to worship Narayan or Vishnu. But here, what Krishna is saying, he is not saying that, okay, become Narayan parayana or Vishnu parayana. He's talking something whole different thing. If we all pay attention, this is the reason why I'm taking this particular verse in a little bit detail. Shruti word is used 2 times, right? Shrutva and Shruti parayanaha. Now Krishna is saying translation, again there are those who, although not conversant in spiritual knowledge, begin to worship the Supreme Person upon hearing about him from others. Because of their tendency to hear from authorities, they also transcend the path of birth and death. So what does this mean in detail? So, okay, you all are sitting. Are you all going to school and getting education done? Yes, everybody is studying. Yes, right? So you all are educated, right? Similarly, there are philosophers, there are doctors, there are scientists, there are PhDs, there are different professions, right? Where people are so highly educated, right? So if we give them Bhagavad Gita, they can also try to sit, read, understand, right? Read Srila Prabhupada books. So what Krishna is saying here is those who don't have spiritual knowledge. Let's assume there are illiterates. Okay, they don't even know how to read Bhagavad Gita. They don't even know what language. They have no idea about reading, writing. Now how? Then what happens to them? Including us, okay? What Krishna is saying that when they hear somebody, hear who again? Hear bona fide, yes, spiritual masters. Hear those people who are bona fide, those who have realized the truth, those who have gotten self-realization, those who are in parampara, they are authoritative. When they hear the Krishna Katha from them, when they hear about Krishna, then when they hear the chanting of holy name, what happens? Because they are hearing from the authorities, they also transcend the path of birth and death. Okay, so if I say I am educated, I am a master's in so and so subject, I have a right to go to spiritual world, or Krishna has to take me because I'm so educated. I studied so much in material world. Is that the qualification to go? No. Of course, I'm. You have to chant. Yes, that's the qualification. Yes, Krishna is right.
You have to worship Lord. You should not eat anything bad.
Yes, there are so many qualifications, but here Krishna is specially focusing on not education. Yes. Okay, so here Krishna is not focusing on our material qualification or anything. What is he saying?
Mataji,
Even
could you
those
tell
people
Krishna to mute?
I'm not able to mute somehow.
Okay, no problem. I'll mute. Okay, why I'm echoing here? Okay, so here Krishna is saying those who even don't have spiritual knowledge, just by hearing from authorities, what will happen? They can also get out from this material world. They can pass, right? They can transcend the path of birth and death. So what is important for us? What is this is Krishna is speaking for all of us. Krishna is saying here, right? Here, this verse is, let's see what Srila Prabhupada says here. So this hearing process is very important. Lord Chaitanya, who preached Krishna consciousness in the modern world, gave great stress to hearing, because if the common man simply hears from authoritative sources, he can progress, especially according to Lord Chaitanya. If he hears a transcendental vibration, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It is stated, therefore, that all men should take advantage of hearing from realized souls and gradually become able to understand everything. So there is more purport. If one is fortunate enough to take shelter of a pure devotee, hear from him about self-realization and follow in his footsteps, one will be gradually elevated to the position of a pure devotee. So what is recommended? What Krishna himself is recommending to all of us? Krishna is saying here, right? Krishna is saying here, right? I remember a pastime that I actually don't remember the places, but Mathura, right? The people, just by hearing about Krishna, oh, Krishna killed this demon, Krishna did this, Krishna did this, Krishna did this, right?
They were so happy.
They were happy, you know, like they were devotees of Krishna. So hearing is very, very, very important. There are so many examples for this. We can discuss about hearing, but hearing is very, very important. So this is the whole verse. Okay.
The most important thing of hearing is to hear your own chanting.
Hear your own chanting. Hear Krishna Katha. Hear from authorities. Hear Krishna Katha lectures. Right. Hear all the scriptures. Right. Hear about Krishna. Right. And most important, like Garima said, that hear your own chanting. And this is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying in the Parpat. Yes. Somebody was speaking something. Somebody was speaking anything, something, beta?
Mataji, I wanted to say that
yes,
we have, if we chant Hare Krishna and if we listen to Krishna, and then if we do if we read Bhagavatam and everything, then we will go back to Krishna.
Yes, we will go back to Krishna. Yes, definitely.
Can you just spotlight yourself, Mataji?
I am not spotlighted.
No, you're not.
Okay. Okay.
You were just pinned.
Okay. Okay. So let's go quickly for our verse recitation. Yes, Krishna, put it down. Thank you. Let's go for verse number 25. Okay. Dhyanena. Dhyanenatmani. Pashyanti. Dhyanenatmani pashyanti. Dhyanenatmani pashyanti. Dhyanenatmani pashyanti. Dhyanenatmani pashyanti. Okay, I think there is a new child and we did not welcome her. Yes. Krisha, do you want to come on video call beta for 2 minutes so that we all can see you and we can welcome you nicely? And definitely in the evening, I would like to talk to your mom.
Yes.
Krisha?
Yes.
Yes. Are you comfortable coming on the video call?
Spotlight her. I cannot see her.
1 minute. Yes. So Krisha is a new girl, and 1 minute. Yes.
I
So
can't
Krisha,
see her.
we all love to welcome you, beta. This is Bhagavad Gita classes, and every day you can join, and we would love to have you. And if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. In the evening, I'll call your mommy and explain her the procedure. Can everybody welcome Krisha by saying 3 times Hari Bol?
Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. So Krisha, would you like to speak something about yourself, beta? Give us some of your introduction. Yes.
Thanks.
Talk about yourself. Which grade you are in?
Yes.
I'm going into 6th grade.
Very nice. And how old are
What you
you?
like?
I'm 11.
I'm 11. Very good. And any your hobbies, beta?
I like drawing.
You love drawing? Very nice. Very nice. So thank you so much, Krisha, for joining. And
We are on 13
we are on chapter 13, verse number 25. Okay, so you can follow after me. Okay, beta? If you have Bhagavad Gita, otherwise I'll arrange everything for you soon. Okay? Okay, perfect. So let's go, everybody. Kechid. Can you just join, okay? Kechidatmanam. 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 Very good. Kechidatmanam. Anye Sankhyen Yogena. Everybody speak with me. Sankhyen. Sankhyen. Very good. Anye Sankhyen Yogena. Anye Sankhyen Yogena. Anye Sankhyen Yogena. Anye Sankhyen Yogena. Karma Yogena Chapare. Karma Yogena Chapare. Karma Yogena Chapare. Karma Yogena Chapare. This verse is actually very easy if you all understand. So let me go quickly, then I'll tell you how. Dhyanenatmani pashyanti. Kechidatmanam-atmana. Anye Sankhyen Yogena. Karma Yogena Chapare. Dhyanenatmani pashyanti.
ध्यानेनात्मनि पश्यसि
केचिदात्मानमात्मना
केचिदात्मानमात्मना
अन्ये साङ्ख्येन योगेन
अन्ये साङ्ख्येन योगेन
कर्मयोगेन चापरे Good job, all of you. So, see, dhyana.
Mataji, I got this shloka.
Yes, good job, Valavrinda.
Me too.
Dhyana, see, dhyana means what? Dhyana yoga. Kechid atmanam. Atmanam means the super soul. And atmana means by the mind. So how does somebody perform the meditation? Because they have to control the mind and meditate on the Supreme Lord, right? So atmana means by mind and atmanam means super soul, right? So they see the super soul through dhyana yoga. Anye means what? Others. Sankhyena yogena. Sankhyena means of philosophical discussion, right? Knowledge, right? Discussing about the Supreme Lord, about the scriptures, Jnana yoga. Then last part, what is it? Karma yogena, right? We discussed karma yoga, right? Karma yoga means performing work without fruitive desires, without expecting results, right? Without fruitive desires. So karma yogena chapare. Chapare means cha means also, apare means others. So others perform karma yoga. Isn't it easy verse? If you all pay attention, yes, it's a very easy verse. It's not hard. Okay. And that is the reason why we discuss the meaning, so that you all understand what does it mean. So let's go verse number 26.
Mataji.
1 minute, beta. Thank you. Okay, so verse 26. Yeah, somebody was speaking something, beta.
Vrinda.
Yes,
I
Vrinda.
need to leave because I have another.
Sorry, Vrinda, I didn't hear you, beta.
I need to leave because I have another class.
Yes, go ahead, beta. Vrinda, no problem. Thank you, beta. Thank you for joining. Love you.
In the end, can I show my picture?
Yes. Verse number 26. Now, anye, I just discussed. Anye means what? Everybody? Anye means others. So let's start. Anye tvevam. We are joining. Okay. Anye tvevam. Anye tvevam. Ajanantah. Anye tvevam ajanantah. Anye tvevam ajanantah. Anye tvevam ajanantah. Anye tvevam ajanantah. अन्ये त्वेवमजानन्तः श्रुत्वान्येभ्य उपासते तेपि चा okay let's go slow on this okay तेपि चाति तरन्त्येव so there's a little bit of thumb rule in English okay here that when there is a y is followed by e so we always try to combine so it's like tarantyeva. Do you all see why in chapi tarantya, right?
Yes,
Yes. So you see, because Sanskrit is being converted into English, so it's simply if you join it, it's it's better, okay? But if you don't join, it is still right. It is not wrong, okay? But if you join, it's more perfect. So we try to join, okay? Chati tarantyeva. Chati tarantyeva. Very good. Tepi chati tarantyeva. It's very easy, okay? Those who are getting confused. Chati tarantyeva. Chati tarantyeva. Very good. Chati tarantyeva. So it's actually chati tarantyeva means what? Cha means and. Ati taranti means transcend, right? Suppose you want to cross the ocean. Can you cross in the boat? Can we sit in the boat and cross the ocean? No. Similarly,
it will get distracted in 5 minutes from the start.
huh? What, beta? Repeat.
It will get distracted in 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
It will get broken in 5 minutes.
Yes. So this material world is also ocean, right? So we cannot travel this or we can transcend this just by performing our material activities, right? If we do devotional service, bhakti yoga, right? In this verse, bhakti yoga is being discussed. That highest is bhakti yoga, right? Just by hearing about Krishna, right? Just by hearing chanting, somebody can transcend the birth and death. So word transcend is actually ati taranti. Okay, chalo. So tepi chati tarantyeva. Tepi chati tarantyeva. Mrityum Shruti Parayanaha. Mrityum Shruti Parayanaha. Mrityum Mrityum Shruti Parayanaha. Mrityum Shruti Parayanaha. Mrityum Shruti Parayanaha. Anye tvevam ajanantah. Tatvanyebhya upasate. Epi chati tarantyeva. Mrityum Shruti Parayanaha.
death.
Yes, Mrityu means the path of death. Okay. And Shruti Parayanaha, we discussed, right? It means inclined to the process of hearing. They can also cross. Okay. And Shrut, yes.
I kind of missed the first sloka. Could you say after? Can you repeat it one time?
Sure, sure. We didn't discuss the 25th shloka much, but I'll tell you again in the end of the
No,
class.
no, no. I just want the verse. Can you like say the verse again? I wasn't able to catch the verse.
Sure, no problem. I'll tell you in the end. Yes, Peter, no problem. So Shrutva Nebhya means Shrutva we discussed by hearing from others, right? But from who? From who? From bona fides, right? Authoritative, realized souls, right? So Ajanandaha means without spiritual knowledge, right? There's actually a beautiful pastime. I don't remember the exact whole details, but I remember there was a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. Okay, there's a story about this. I can connect with this. And they went to a Bhagavatam lecture. Okay, Srimad Bhagavatam lecture.
One time a doll was sitting on a desk and eating shit.
Okay. That's not a part of this. We'll talk later. Quiet. Okay. 1 minute, everybody. 1 minute. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so there is actually a pastime also related to that. I can connect. There was a Srimad Bhagavatam class going on, and the self-realized soul who was a preacher who was giving class, he said, you know, if you have full faith in Krishna, you chant the holy name. It may not be exactly this what I'm saying. There might be a little difference, but what I remember, I'm just telling you all little in simple way. So if you chant the holy name and you have full faith in the holy name, you have full faith in Krishna, you can actually cross the material world and go to spiritual world. So daughter-in-law and mother-in-law both went. They both heard this. Okay. So actually it was a village and they crossed the river before they went to the class, the lecture. There was a river. Okay. And it was not flooded that time. There was no rain. It was okay. And they just crossed and went, right? It was, but then when they were hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam class, there was maybe flood, heavy river, heavy water, and it was flooding. It was very full, you know. And then now after Srimad Bhagavatam in the evening, they were going home. So when they were walking, now they came at the bank of the river and they were like, oh, water is too much.
Mataji, I left because I had bad internet, like I couldn't hear you.
No problem, Ita. It's okay. So how do we cross this? So the daughter-in-law remembered that this is what I heard in Srimad Bhagavatam class. She only heard, okay? We are not talking about sitting and reading Bhagavad Gita, sitting and reading Srimad Bhagavatam, sitting and reading anything. We are not talking about that. She only heard. And you know, villagers are very innocent, you know, very, very calm, quiet, peaceful, innocent, you know, they don't have a city life and all that. So she put full faith in the words which speaker said, you know, she started chanting the holy name. She put full faith in the name of Krishna, and she thought, okay, so the speaker said that we can cross this ocean of material world. So this is just a small river. If I put full faith in the holy name, if I put the full faith in Krishna, why can I not cross this? So she actually started chanting. She put full faith in the names of Krishna, and she started walking on the river, and she was able to cross it just by walking. But she had full faith just by hearing, and she crossed over. And her mother-in-law started with her, but she did not put full faith. So she was drowning, and she started screaming, oh, daughter-in-law, please protect me. Oh, daughter-in-law, please protect me. And her daughter-in-law from other side, she was saying, chant, chant, chant. And she was like, can't, chant, chant, chant. And she's like, no, I cannot chant. So she didn't have full faith, even though she heard, but she was not putting her full faith, you know, in devotion to Krishna. Finally her daughter-in-law had to come again while chanting and save her and take her to the end of the other, the bank of the river. That's how they crossed. So Srimad Gaur Govind Maharaj also says that it is so important to put faith, faith and devotion to Krishna. So it was, I just wanted to tell you all this story, that how hearing is so important, how hearing is so powerful. Like you all should also hear at least every day some Krishna Katha, some Srimad Bhagavatam, something, and definitely most important, hearing your own chanting. Even if you all are chanting 1 round, 2 round, 8 rounds, 10 rounds, but try your best to hear your chanting. So this is why we discuss a little longer this particular verse, because Krishna is using 2 times this word, Shrutva, Shruti. Did you all pay attention in the shloka? Yes. Okay. So let's go quickly in verse number 25 and 26. Quickly repetition. Okay. We'll go for recitation. Okay. Everybody ready? Connect.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. So let's go for verse number 25 quickly. Everybody awake?
Yes,
Everybody awake?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, Ranga.
Nityananda.
Ranga.
Nityananda.
Oh, Ranga.
Nityananda.
Oh, Ranga.
Nityananda.
Oh, Ranga.
Nityananda.
Faster. You all are sleepy.
Nanda.
Go, Okay, I got it. I see you all are awake. I guess I was sleepy, okay? So let's start quickly. Okay, let's start verse number 25. 1, 2, 3. Somebody speaking? 1 second.
This is Saiveda.
Somebody has a question? Yes, Ayurveda.
Could you, I asked, could you repeat the verse?
Yes, so hear me. Okay, Saiveda, can everybody be just 1 second, not make noise? Thank you. Dhyane natmani pashyanti kechidatmanam atmana anye sankhyena yogena karma yogena chapare. Got it, Saiveda?
So it's like,
Anye sankhyena yogena.
Yogena, karma
Karma yogena. Yes, you got it. Good job, Beta. Okay, let's go quickly, everybody. We're going to go a little faster, okay? Just like flying in the airplane now. Let's go on the airplane, okay? 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Verse number 26. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Last time. 1, 2, 3. All did amazing. Did you all master these 2 shlokas? So when your daddy comes home in the evening, who is going to tell these 2 shlokas to their daddies?
Mataji, my dad already came.
Yay! Good job.
My
So who's
dad
going to
works
tell
from
these
home
2
right
shlokas
now.
to their daddies?
My dad also.
Yes.
My
Yeah,
dad.
I'm sure if your daddy is working from home, when he comes home, I mean, when he gets free from work, at dining table, you must recite these 2 for your daddy, right?
My daddy's
Okay.
at work right now.
Yes. So at night, when he comes home, everybody must recite, okay?
He comes around like Mataji. Hare
We are, yes.
Mataji, I wanted to show you something.
Yes, Haridas, go ahead and show. Then I'll tell something.
So what I wanted to show is I made like this bookmark. I don't know. It's not clearly seen on the
Let
computer.
me spotlight you. 1 minute, beta. I'm trying to spotlight you. 1 minute. Yes.
I also made
Yes, show me, beta.
Mataji, this is not clearly seen on the computer, but I made Jagannath over here. Did this with all pastels. I did Jagannath, this is Subhadra, and this is Baladev. I think because of the
Beautiful.
and also one more I made. Just a second.
Beautiful. Haridas, this is a good idea. I think we all should sit and make it, right? This bookmark.
We also made this one. I also made it.
Nice. What does this shows? This shows Prabhupada's ship, and all the devotees are in the ship, and Prabhupada is the captain, right? Yes. Do you know there's a picture in Bhagavatam? I think it's in 12th canto, if I'm not wrong. Check it. Good job, Haridas. Very good.
Like a bookmark.
Mataji, I have a question.
Yes, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. So Garima want to show something, okay?
I
Quickly.
painted it. Can we leave?
Garima painted something, so quickly
Today.
she wants to show.
Nima.
Little Nimai.
What?
Running.
That looks good.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Cute. I just painted it today.
Good job, Garima.
What is that red thing, Garima? That red thing over there?
Bird.
It's a bird.
Oh, okay.
It's a bird. Yeah, she drew Nimai running in the forest. Naughty
Of the
Nimai,
bird.
right? Okay.
Butterfly.
So,
What did
Okay.
Krishna? What is Krishna showing?
he's
That's
just
my
showing
picture.
Garima's drawing.
What is it?
Incomplete.
It's incomplete.
It looks like
Yashoda
Mother Yashoda
Maya,
and baby Krishna.
Yashoda Maya and Krishna.
Yes, Yashoda and Krishna. Yes. Okay. So we are very, very, very close to the end of this chapter. And I want everybody to start working on their recitation, because you all are taking forever to send your recitation videos. Okay. And you all are not sending your recordings. I know few of you are not sending recordings, and I'm not very, very happy about it.
sending my
Yes, some are sending. So please, 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 you all are amazing. You all are doing such a wonderful job. And recording takes only how many minutes? That's all. And that also, how do we send the recording? Does Mataji says that, you know what? You all have to memorize all, close book, and then send your recording. Does Mataji says that? No, Mataji is so lenient, you know. Mataji just says, open the Bhagavad Gita. It's an open book exam, right? Open and just read, right? How long it takes
Firstly,
you
just
to read?
open book and open closed book in Bhakti Shastra. Bhakti Shastra is open and
My mom is doing.
It takes,
Mataji, can we leave? That's
yes, class is over. Please send your recording of verse number 25, 26 and 1 to 24 separate. So please work on your recitation also slow by slow. And yes, you all can leave. I'll see you all tomorrow. And make sure you all repeat your shloka for 5 times. Yes, those who have question can stay back, rest can leave. Yes.
Ba Mataji.
Mataji, can you repeat the text 26?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Who is speaking?
Harini.
Who is
Harini
speaking? Who wants me
Mataji.
to repeat? Harini. Yes, Harini. 26 is, I'll tell you slowly, okay? Anye tvevam ajanantah shrutva nyebhya upasate tepi chati tarantyeva mrityum shruti parayanah. Got it? You need more help?
Yes, Mataji.
Harini?
No,
Got
no,
it?
Mataji. Yes.
Sure. If you want, I can send my recording.
Okay, Mataji. I'm still working on that. So can you send me the recording?
Okay, what's your name on the WhatsApp? Your mommy's name? I forgot. Namita? Is it Namita?
No, ma'am. My mom's name is Rajita.
Rajita. Okay.
Yes,
think I know.
Mataji.
Yes, so I'll send you the recording. Okay, beta? Okay, I'll
Okay,
see you all
Mataji.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye,
Love you
Mataji.
all. Hare Krishna.